Morning, everybody. Today is day 3 for me. Going to CDL, Class A, CDL school, training. It's a learning curve. You know, being on the farm, driving all kinds of different equipment all the time. It's quite a lot different than when you have a structured curriculum that you're supposed to be doing things a certain way, backing into boxes and cones and things like that a certain way. You know, when you're on the farm, things have to happen. So it doesn't really matter how you get the truck in there or how you get the job done. You just need to get the job done. You know, with the school, they hold you a little more accountable than that. One thing I'm having a little learning curve with is shifting the truck, believe it or not, correctly. You know, our farm trucks, they don't have these type of transmissions that road tractors do. You know, we got just straight drop trucks at home, and they're old and different. You know, with a split rear end versus an 8LL or a 9LL or what is the other one? A Road Ranger or something like that. I don't even know all the terms yet. You know, so here I am, almost 40 years old and going back to school. You know, I'm used to being in the woods all the time by myself, so being around all these people and driving on the roads and stuff, it's a little bit different for me. You know, the classwork, the paperwork, all that wasn't too bad. I got through all that permit process and everything. DOT key card, no big deal. You know, I'm healthy, no big deal. The pre-trip learning is definitely a process for me because I know what a lot of the parts are. I know what most of the parts are, and I know how they work. As I've worked on a lot of different things and trucks, and but when you're taking the pre-trip test, you know, there's certain ways that you're supposed to say it, certain things that you point out, certain things you don't point out. For instance, you do not have to mention the front axle, that it's bent or broken. You don't even talk about the front axle, only the springs that are hooked to the front axle and the U-bolts that are hooked to the front axle. You don't mention that. You don't mention the fuel filter. There's a lot of things you don't talk about that are confusing to me because I feel like those are more important than some of the things we're mentioning. But regardless, it's not what I think. We need to do it the way the DMV wants, and I'll tell you, it's very difficult. So for you, those of you out there who want to get your Class A or Class B, and you might think you know how to do it, or you can just watch a couple videos and get it, and maybe a lot of you can. Maybe a lot of you are better learners than I am, but I need to learn by doing a little bit, and sometimes I need to learn by being pushed a little bit, stressing myself a little bit. I definitely fully recommend going to a school. This school is right around the $5,000-$6,000 range. I don't know if that's a lot. I mean, it's kind of the only one in the area, so it's what we got to work with. Northeast driver training. It's good. There's 3 instructors. Well, the owner and 2 instructors. They're all very knowledgeable. Years and years of experience. You know, backing the trucks up, I seem to have that figured out. Backing it up is fine. No matter which trailer it is or which truck it is, I seem to have that just fine for the most part. Obviously, I still need to practice more because of the certain situations that are going to arise at the test. You know, you need to back a certain way and be 90 degrees, whatever. You know, like I said, just getting it in there is all that I've ever, you know, get the job done. So there's certain ways you're supposed to do this. And, you know, having never driven a 5th wheel hookup, I don't have a 5th wheel camper or anything like that. This is my first experience with a 5th wheel type setup. You know, that not being able to see blind side stuff and looking in the mirror when it's much further away and learning the blind driving a little bit. That's definitely different for me. It's fine. I'll pick it up. I'm sure I can get through this. You know, it's a little stressful. Kind of didn't sleep too good the night before the first class, and I didn't sleep too good the night after the first class. Just, it was a lot of information the first day. You know, you kind of get thrown to the wolves a little bit. There's a bunch of guys and gals here that are much further ahead than me. I'm the new guy here, and you're a little overwhelmed. You start doing this or that, and you're kind of spoken to. You don't do it this way, do it that way, and blah blah blah. So it's been a lot of information to take in quick. My exam is in about 3.5 weeks, so hopefully I'll be ready by then. I think I will be. I think I can do this. And then I just need to decide what I'm going to do with it after. Obviously the maple is my main business. I just wanted to do this because something I kind of always wanted to do. I wished I did it when I was younger. And, you don't get any younger. Every day we're just another day closer to death. So if you want to do stuff in life, you got to do it. And just got to decide if you're going to get a dump truck and a trailer and an excavator, or get a lowboy, or get a flatbed with a tractor. I want to get an excavator that I can do some work with in the summer. That's my main goal. Excavator, skid steer, track skid steer, CTL. We already got payloaders and tractors and all that type of stuff. So I just feel like, without milking cows now, and we have all this experience with heavy equipment anyways, I feel like it's a pretty good, when I say we, I mean myself and my brother, I feel like it's a pretty good way to get in and make a little money so we can pay our taxes and pay our bills, because that's why we all work, and give away the time that we have is to get money to pay our bills, right? So yeah, anyways, thanks.